Yes, I know, fellas. I've had to put the aluminium in probably 4 times what it should be for that size pot, but don't forget it's going to latch on to the cement, which is an insoluble substance, so eventually over time we should, if we're lucky, well, that's not quite what I wanted, but anyway, if it helps, well, sort of. We'll get there, fellas, don't you worry about that. Okay. It's just a support, fellas. Doesn't have to be too flash, as I say. It's bucket chemistry. Anything goes wrong, you just do it again and again. That needs to be further over that way, which you can't. So, I suppose we can rearrange it. John's saying, oh, I've got the perfect answer. For the perfect fly trap. Yes, you do. Oh. Usual thing, up to the notches of the pot. Yeah, I can just wet that up right there. It's already semi-pre-primed anyway, so it's not going to absorb any water because it's already pre-primed. Okay, and then I'll melt myself a hole, and just got enough to do this. It's going to settle down a little bit more, but I've just got enough from those 1.5 there, because I was running out of newspaper, so I've got to buy myself another bag. But oh, this is rather interesting. Get a spot color on this. What was green has now gone purple, so maybe that's been the problem over the years. People have done the pH now thinking it's alkaline, whereas when if you initially done it, you'd realise it was acid. That is strange, isn't it, fellas? Okay, well, they certainly are looking quite healthy in that, compared to that, which is alkaline. And there was a lot of burn on it, whereas just straight chalk and newspaper cellulose, it's starting to look tickety-boo sort of thing. Whether it's going to be like a very slow burn, like it's going to get to this stage, but it's going to take a week or 2 weeks or something, don't know, but we'll see. But this one here with the superphosphate in there, looks like it's got a milder burn on it in a way, so yeah. So we'll see. So far it looks like this is maybe the way to go, but I don't know, but they're only young little seedling plants, so they're probably struggling. It's these ones to watch, I think. But I've noticed there is a bit of sort of funny thing going along the edge there, which is a bit like we had when we had the copper. With the alkaline copper and the tiger striping sort of thing, so it'll be interesting to see what this is. Maybe we'll have to take the pH to this after a day or 2 days or something, so it may go super acid, because I've said it's 4 times what I think it should be, to get down to green, which is pH of 4 roughly, give or take half a pH unit, because that's what the universal scale is all about. Quick, simple, cheap, gets the job done, reasonable accuracy. It's not super accurate, but that's the trade-off. So that's how it was designed. With strong, stable organic acid indicators sort of thing, organic acid indicators, which are stable at a wide range of temperatures, down to in the freezing, so it can be used in Russia, it can be used in the tundras, because originally it came out of the Scandinavian countries, of course, so it gets pretty cold out there. Has to work down there, has to work in the tropics, so it's a good trade-off, half a pH unit for accuracy. You can get those multi-strips, and if you want to make your money's worth, you can use the cut the strips into 3s or maybe even 4s if you're really skillful with a scalpel, and cut the price down by 1/3 to 1/4 sort of thing per strip. That's my dad's friend at Mars. I've forgotten his name now. lose my marbles as I get older. But he came up with that idea. It's pretty good. Used to be the head of Mars in the Mars Bar Company. So yeah, because my dad worked for all those sort of companies in the past, you know. Fort Mica, Aspro, Mars, and a couple of others, McDougall's and a few others. So he's worked a lot. So yeah. So if you want to take a piss out of my bucket chemistry, you have to go through my dad first. Put it that way. He'll tear you a new one. Yes, he certainly will tear you a new one. Probably 2. Front door, back door. Get out of here. Fuck off. When it comes to chemistry, he'll tear you a new one. Okay, but see, the secret is reproducibility and the ability to do things again and again and again and again. Something goes wrong, you chuck it out, start again. You know, it's sort of, you know, it's almost like a never-ending process, because it is, because you're going to hand it on to the next generation. If you don't quite get there, you can hand the baton on to someone else who might be able to get there. You know, all this work, I can give you some pointers. I might not crack it, I might not get there, but at least someone else has a good starting point halfway down the track, you know. They don't have to start where I was back in there's no book in the Bentley Library telling you why southern Abertland in general has the most CPs in the world, and why, you know, and this is why you got to do this, because there was nothing. Just diddly squat, basically. So, yeah, and then of course Adrian Slack's book came out, and I think he sold out, I don't know, not sure. Yeah, by funny, he's actually totally compass mented. It's all a con. He didn't have a